Hello my dear student, I am your science teacher and today we are going to start your next chapter, chapter 3rd, Fiber to Fabric, Animals Fiber. Clothes are one of our basic needs. They protect us from wind, heat, cold and rain. In addition to their basic utility, we wear clothes to make ourselves presentable. That is why we have different clothes for different occasions. The climatic condition also make us decide what kind of clothes to wear. Clothes are made from fabrics while fabrics are made from fibers. Fibers are long thin hair-like strands which may be obtained from nature and man-made sources. Natural sources of fibers are plant and animals. Jute, cotton, coir, etc. are plant fibers while wool and silk are animal fibers. About plant and man-made fibers we have discussed in previous class. In this chapter we will discuss about animal fibers. Fibers obtained from the hair or flesh of animal are called animal fibers. Wool and silk are animals fibers. Wool is obtained from sheep, yak, goat, rabbit and camel. These animals are called wool yielding. However, silk is obtained from cocoons of silkworm. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट, आप लोगों ने प्रीवियस क्लास में फाइबर टू फैब्रिक के बारे में पढ़ चुके हैं आप, और जो हमें प्लांट से प्राप्त होते हैं, ठीक है, उनके बारे में हम पिछली क्लास में पढ़ चुके हैं. अब हम पढ़ेंगे कि एनिमल से हमें कैसे फाइबर्स प्राप्त होते हैं. ठीक है. वूल. More than 95% of the wool production worldwide comes from sheep. The quality of wool depends on the breed of sheep. It is judged on the basis of thickness, length, strength, shine and color of the fiber. The finest and most valuable wool comes from Merino, a breed of sheep which is found in Spain. Australia, New Zealand and China are leading commercial producers of wool. In India, different breeds of sheep exist of different regions. Some India breeds of sheep states where they breed and quality of wool they yield are given in the following table. States: name of the sheep breed, quality of wool. Breeding and rearing of sheep. Approximately 200 types of wool are produced from 40 different breeds of sheep in the world. Breeding of sheep produces better breeds of sheep which can produce better quality of wool. However, term breeding is related to produce good breeds of sheep, while terms rearing stand for taking care of them. Sheep are reared by giving them good quality of food and favorable climatic conditions. As sheep are herbivorous, therefore preferred grass and tender leaves for grazing. Wool obtained from other animal. Besides sheep, there are some other animals that produce wool. The different types of wool are Angora wool. The wool obtained from Angora rabbit is called Angora wool. Okay. The wool obtained from Angora rabbit is called Angora. These rabbits are found in hilly region of Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Angora wool is very soft, warm and fluffy. It is used for making sweaters, mitten and baby clothes. Mohair. Mohair fiber is obtained from the fleece of Angora goat. Angora goat are found in hilly region such as Jammu and Kashmir. Mohair is famous for its lightweight, warmth and durability. It is especially used to prepare ladies' sweater and soft covering for furnitures. Pashmina wool. It is obtained from a special breed of goat called Pashmina found in Jammu and Kashmir. This goat sets its winter goat every spring, which is collected and spun to produce pashmina wool. It is woven into fine fabric called pashmina shawl. Cashmere. It is obtained from cashmere goat found in the mountains of China and Tibet. This wool is prized for its lightweight, warmth, and softness. Camel wool. The hair of fur and the body of camel are also used as wool. The best camel wool is obtained from the humped bacteria camel, found in mountains of Siberia and Mongolia. Wool obtained from this camel is extremely soft and has beautiful natural color. They are found in the Andes mountain in the South America continent. This camel also yield wool, and wool obtained from this camel is fine, soft, light and lustrous. Camel wool is used to making blanket, blazers, etc. Yak wool. Yak is also a source of wool. Yaks are found in Ladakh and Tibet. They usually shed their soft underhair annually, which is gathered and spun into wool. Yak wool is used in making garments and blankets. Properties of wool. Wool is fiber is a poorest conductor of heat and all fibers used for clothing. Wool does not wrinkle easily and the natural resistance to dirt. Woolen fabric dry much faster than the other fabric. Extraction of wool. Extraction of wool from sheep is a multi-step process. It involves the following steps: shearing, scoring, sorting, carding, dyeing and spinning. Shearing. The process of shaving the hair of sheep body along with a thin layer of skin is called shearing. It is done manually with a large razor or with an automatically shearing machine. Shearing of the sheep done manually, annually, especially during summer so that fleece grow back in winter to provide protection to the sheep. Removing a thin layer of skin from sheep body does not hurt sheep as this layer is made up of dead skin tissues. After shearing, the sheep is immersed into a antiseptic solution to avoid and skin infection. Scoring. In this process, the shearing skin with hair is washed thoroughly with soap or detergent to remove dust, dirt and grease. Sorting. In this process, any stained, damaged or inferior wool is removed. Both the soft and fluffy fibers are also removed. The rest of the wool is sorted according to the quality of wool and the same quality of wool is processed together. Carding. In this process, the sorted wool is passed through roller and straining. These rollers have thin wire teeth that untangle the wool fiber and arrange them into a flat sheet called wave. The wave is then formed into narrow, untwisted fiber known as a silvers. Dyeing. The natural color of wool fiber is white, black or brown. They are dyed to get wool fiber of different colors. Spinning. The wool fiber are stunted, combed and depend on the length of fiber. Long fiber and spun into woolen yarn for sweater while short fiber are made into worsted yarn. Silk. Silk is a natural protein fiber produced by silkworm. Silk is called the queen of textile because of the natural lustrous appearance. Different type of silk. The silk yarn is obtained from cocoons of silkworm. Silkworm are found in a number of variety. Different type of silkworm look different from one another. The silk yarn obtained from different silkworm are different in texture or and quality. These are 5 major type of silk obtained from different type of silkworm. These are mulberry silk, desert silk, muga silk, kosa silk and eri silk. Properties of silk. Silk is a strong, shiny and soft fiber. Silk is highly elastic. Silk fiber dye well. Therefore, any color on silk fiber take on a bright sparkle. Silk fiber is not affected by water. All thought detergent and sweat can break down its fiber. Being a good insulator, silk fiber does not get wrinkle easily. Life cycle of a silk moth. Silk is obtained from the cocoon of the silkworm. The most common silkworm is the mulberry silkworm, and the silkworm has following 4 stages in its life cycle: egg cluster, silkworm or larva, pupa, silk moth. Egg cluster: the female moth lays 300 to 400 eggs in cluster on mulberry leaves. Okay, silkworm or larva. After hatching, the silkworm or larva or caterpillar emerged out of the eggs. They are tiny and hairy. During their first few days, they require young tender mulberry leaves to eat. They started feeding day and night mulberry leaves and grow pupa. After 5 to 6 weeks, caterpillar is ready to enter the pupa stage. Silk moth. A few weeks later, the silkworm inside the cocoon metamorphoses into a silk moth. The silk moth secreted a fluid to dissolve the silk and emerged out the cocoon. Extraction of silk from cocoons. Silk is obtained from a cocoon. The cocoon are raised by the farmer and are delivered to the factory where the silk under wounded from the cocoon. Sorting cocoons, softening the sericin and reeling the filaments. Sorting the cocoon according to the color, size, shape and texture. The cocoon are sorted as these factors affected the finally quality of the silk. Sorting the sericin. The silk filament are held together by a sticky substance called sericin or silk gum. After sorting the cocoon, they are immersed into hot and cold immersion to make their sericin soft. Reeling and filaments. This is a process of separating the silk filament from the cocoon. The resulting fiber is known as a raw silk and can be dyed into various colors. The reeled filaments are made into skeins and packed into bundles. These bundles are then transported to silk mills for weaving the fabric and cloth making. History of silk. Historical evidences show that silk was discovered in China from China in separate to other part of the world. Its discovery as a wearable fiber is credited to the Lady Si Ling Chi, the 14th year old bride of the Emperor Hong Ti, the so-called Yellow Emperor. On day in 2640 BC, she was sitting under the mulberry tree, drinking a cup of tea into which a silk cocoon fell from above. She noticed that the delicate fibers start to unravel in the tea and tangle of delicate thread got separated from the cocoons.